The key for having a bright and disciplined life is how you manage your daily tasks. In short, you are what you do in a day. Now, I am not here to tell you any BS daily schedule according to science or a psychologist, which usually starts by waking up at 6 am, going for a run, and then taking a cold shower. All of that is up to you. You have to decide that. I'm here to help you adapt what you decide. A 3-step procedure which helped me and a ton of my friends to achieve a good life. If we can do it, so can you. Hopping on to the step number 1, divide your daily tasks. I divide my daily tasks into 3 parts: primary, secondary, and passive tasks. Primary task. For the primary task, figure out what is the most important thing for you at this time. And no, it cannot be your girlfriend. It could be school, college, a business, a normal job, or a new skill that you are actively trying to learn. It could be anything, and the only person who knows what it is you. It's absolutely crucial to recognize this one thing to get a start, because this is going to be your priority. Secondary task. Now, these are gonna be the supporters for your primary task. The secondary task should involve building a beneficial habit. This could involve reading self-help books, starting an exercise routine, engaging in a recreational activity, or any other positive activity which keeps you away from mindlessly scrolling through social media. Passive tasks. Well, they are gonna be a piece of cake if you soulfully commit to your primary and secondary task. A passive task should involve detoxing your brain and body from intoxicating habits, such as excessive use of social media, or if you jack off too much while watching porn, or if you can't resist eating those donuts inside your fridge. You know shit is bad for you. So it is about detoxifying both your body and mind, building resistance and willpower, which will help you in the long run. Step number 2. Fix your sleep schedule. Here's a simple fact. Given choices, people often compromise. Now, the toughest task for a percentage of you must be going to sleep on time. You just don't know when will you sleep. Every day, a new thing comes up and boom, you're up till 3 am in the morning. It sucks, right? I know how it feels. But by the end of this video, you will be in control, not your circumstances. So let us start with the first thing. When and how should you wake up? Let's take an example over here. You have decided that from tomorrow, you are going to wake up early. So you set your alarm and go to sleep. The alarm rings and you get a thought. Time to wake up. Which gets followed by a more interesting thought. Man, what am I gonna do this early? I'll just wake up at 8 or 9 am in the morning. And you go back to sleep. What happened here? You had no fucking purpose that could push you to get out of your bed. It is important to have a task that pushes you to rise up early and helps you transition into work mindset. Starting your day with something you want to be good at, such as studying a subject that you suck at. If you really want to improve at something, make it your first thing you do in a day. After a few days, you will start to notice some improvements, which will make waking up easier for you. Now, we know how to wake up and go to bed on time, but we still don't know how to time these two things. So let us break it into 2 parts. Part 1. If I'm tired with a job, school, college, for which the timing is non-negotiable, I take my morning slow. I wake up at least 3 hours before leaving my home. Let's say you have to leave your home for school at 7 am, wake up at 4. Brush your teeth, wash your face, hop on to the first task. It is that simple. Second part. If I'm free from a job, school, and the timing can be adjusted, I usually wake up late. Not late. I wake up at 6 or 7 am in the morning and then do the same thing. Brush my teeth, wash my face, hop on to the first task. So, if you're a free bird, take it easy. Wake up at 6 or 7 in the morning. Now, naturally, if you wake up early, don't take any 2 to 3 hour long naps during the day and do your task honestly. You will not have to force yourself to go to sleep on time. It will come naturally. And trust me, these kinds of sleep are the best, where you don't regret about your day. Now, all of your tasks written down won't be anything but a clusterfuck unless you don't know how to align them. So to avoid that, let us hop on to the step number 3, aligning the tasks. Aligning the task is about giving your brain enough rest every now and then so that you can carry on with your task throughout the day with full efficiency. After completing each primary task, allow your brain to get some rest, nothing more than 30 minutes. This rest should not be about scrolling through social media or playing games. Strictly avoid screens. or it's gonna fry up your head. Sit in silence and don't overstimulate your brain. Follow up your break with a secondary task, but don't do it for more than 30 minutes. Now, this 1 hour gap that you have created had both productivity and rest, which satisfies the need for rest. Repeat this cycle twice or thrice a day. Now, it's time for a bonus point, which will boost your sleep at night and provide you with more time throughout the day. Bonus point. You come home after a long day at work or school, you throw a bag, get freshed up, then you eat a big meal while watching a series or scrolling through reels. And then you take a nap, just to wake up 5 hours later. Now, you realize you fucked up. It's already 8 or 9 pm and now you have to stay up late to complete your work, which fucks up with your sleep. And the cycle continues again and again. The problem here is not your work for which you stayed up late, it's your huge daytime naps. Avoid taking naps. After your work, you are in the mindset of deserving a rest cause you worked so hard, right? Now stay with me here. Let's say you were at work for 6 hours. Did you work for 6 hours straight? Honestly, answer this to yourself. How long did you actually work? If the answer is more than 4 hours, you deserved it. But if it wasn't, you didn't need a rest. You were just in the wrong mindset. It is important to realize if you actually needed a rest or you're just pretending to be tired. Now, how to avoid these naps? Avoid any type of screens after your work. Trust me, it fries up the brain really bad, and this is the first trigger forcing you to sleep. Take a small break, sit with yourself or talk to your family, and then proceed with a lighter secondary task. Avoid eating heavy meals right after your work. This is the second trigger forcing you to sleep during the day because digestion needs a lot of energy and the meal won't provide you the energy you need right away. Try eating fresh fruits or an oatmeal and carry on with your tasks. Thank you for watching and don't forget to leave a like if you have found this video informative.